Hey guys, welcome back to the Brigade episode 19. My name's Mike and I'm joined here with Sam.
Yo, what up, guys? We're back with another podcast episode. We are 10 episodes away from episode 100, so we'll be doing a countdown of every episode as we get to the 100th episode. So, we haven't planned out what we're going to do for the 100th episode, but it's going to be a milestone just like 50 was, so we'll do something exciting. We did do top 50 games and top 50 movies for episode 50, so we'll probably do something just as exciting, if not for episode 100. So, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll update you guys or we'll keep it a secret. We haven't decided yet. So, either watch the videos or just stay tuned for episode 100.
Yeah.
Also, as of recording this video, we're in the second month of the new year. It's the 1st of February. So, dude, I feel like this year's gone fast already. 1 month in.
Yeah, we're kind of speeding through it, aren't we? You'd
We
think
are
it
definitely speeding through it.
it only feels like it's been a little bit since the new year, but now it's already in the second month. Soon we'll be in the third and so forth.
Yep. Remember, we also in Australia, so we're ahead of many countries. So,
Yeah.
but by the time this
Losers!
video goes public, everyone will be in February.
Hopefully.
What do you mean? Hopefully.
Oh, you never know. Something could happen.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah, look, I'm gonna give you my first impression of the month of the year, first month of the year. Uh, I'm just gonna say it's been a wild ride, and some of these stuff we're gonna talk about is obviously why the month has been a wild ride. So I'm not gonna brief too much on it, but yes, it has been a wild first month.
Definitely has.
And dude, if this is what we are expecting for the rest of the year, this is gonna be a wild year.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm ready, so ready as of yet. Jeez.
Yep. So without further ado, we're just gonna dive right into it. So yep. Let's just go. Because it's been a while, I'm gonna start with some of the earlier things that have happened since our last podcast episode. With us, let's give our initial thoughts, or late initial thoughts, because it's pretty late, to the Lego Pokemon sets reveal. If I don't recall us giving it in the previous vid, if we have, it's just gonna be probably the same things we said. If not, then yeah,
Yeah.
we'll just give what our thoughts. So obviously we knew from I think a year ago that Pokemon was it a year ago? I don't remember. But we've known for a while that Pokemon and Lego teamed up,
Yeah.
and that they were gonna make
Sets.
Lego Pokemon sets. So we finally got our first look at them and our initial reaction. So obviously we got 3 sets. You've got the Eevee, the Pikachu, and of course the Triple OG Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise.
Yeah. Oh, didn't you
Set.
also get the Pokemon Sun as well?
Right, the Pokemon Center I think is so I think there is also the um gym badges which they get which is a gift with purchase if you buy the Triple OG.
Yeah, jeez.
And then there is also the Pokemon Center State. I think you can get it. I think the only way to get it is by Lego points. I might not 100% correct on that, but that's what I saw online that people were buying it with the Lego points that you acquire via buying Lego. So if you buy Lego, you get points if you have the app, and then with that you can redeem Legos with the points, and I think that was one of the sets that you can redeem.
Okay, I mean, makes sense. I guess it's the small set. of the bunch, realistically.
Yeah, it's the smallest set, and to be honest, the most boring set.
Yeah, exactly.
And to be fair, I think these Lego points they never give like too many exciting. Obviously, you can if you don't want like with the points, if you don't want to trade in for the special like points Lego point sets, you can obviously trade your Lego points into like discounts for other Lego proper Lego sets, and well, I mean they're all proper Lego sets, but you know what I'm saying.
Like better ones, you mean?
No, like as in ones that you can buy with money. Because there's
Oh, okay.
specific ones you can only buy with points, but there's other ones you can buy with money. But if you want to use, you can use your points for those ones as well, right? And then like you can either purchase the whole set if you have enough points, or you can just purchase part of the sets with points and the rest with money. It's
So you
pretty
get
much
yourself a
like
discount.
yeah, pretty much yeah. But there's like it's pretty much any point system.
Yeah,
What's
in
it
the new
called?
place.
And like yeah, and any point system. Usually like that's how they usually work. Uh, in any like if you go to here in Australia, Woolies, you get points, you can bank up money, and then you can trade them. If you go to like uh Kmart, same thing. You can use your flyby points, and like you can bank money, and then you can use them. So it's pretty much the same situation with those. You bank points and you can use them for money. But the in the special case that there are some items that you can only get with points. So basically, that's that's how that works. So
Yes, sir.
with the Lego Pokemon Center, kind of upsetting we don't get any minifigs.
Yeah. I think that's probably why they made a points, because there's nothing really to get. If that makes sense. You're just getting the center,
Yeah,
there's nothing else with it.
correct. You are just getting the center. That is correct. You are just getting the Pokemon Center. And just to preface, all these sets are the 18 plus Lego sets. So are the couple things that their price range are not for kids, obviously, and which is which kind of sucks. But also, we don't know what's Lego and Pokemon's plan if that we are only getting for future installments these types of Lego Pokemon sets, or would they be kid-friendly ones with a lower price tag?
That'd be much more palpable for most people.
Which I'm hoping for, because to be honest, out of these all these 5 Lego sets, there's only like one that I can afford, and it looks decent for the price you pay.
Yeah.
Which obviously, because I think price has a huge impact on like our impressions. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
it can look like the coolest thing ever, and then you sit there, it's like, well, the price like scares me. It haunts me in my dreams.
Doesn't make it that justifiable, basically.
No, of course not. But to be fair, like if you want to go into Lego's perspective, which I will, right? The price per piece count is not that bad. You know what I mean?
Oh, probably not
Because
for some of
yeah,
them.
no, because like that's how Lego does it. I believe because I think it was like Lego does it by like, but it's between like some sets, um, uh, the price because I think they aim for 10 cents per piece. I think that's how they do it.
Mm.
But some sets that if you look the price per piece like 8 cents per piece or 7 cents per piece, right? So um that's where you want to aim. I'm talking about American dollars as well. That's like
Yeah.
how they do it. Obviously, here in Australia, like the price per piece is in Australian dollars is way different to that. But you know what I mean? Because that's why when we had a look at the when we go down, you sit there like, oh well, look how much it costs. Well, look how many pieces come with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, but like again, like there are sometimes when you buy like small Lego sets, you sit there and you the price per piece. You sit there like the price per piece sometimes is higher or sometimes lower. So I was really hoping from my perspective that they be a lower price. And then there's obviously there is of course Lego and Pokemon both being greedy because I think both of
Yeah.
them get a cut of the sale, right? And I'll explain that in a bit as I go on, right? Um, so the Pokemon Center, um, I'm not gonna waste my time on that set. Unless you
Yeah,
got
let's move
anything
on.
else to say on that.
No, that says kind of honestly, it's the worst of the bunch.
Yeah.
So no
Okay.
point.
And then there's obviously the gym badge set, which is the price per page with the triple OG. Uh, again. It's a cool set. It's a cool display set. I think that's cool just to display gym badges. But let's be honest. I reckon that if you look up gym badges, I reckon you can get like way better gym badges online,
Yeah.
and that's not Lego. And like you can actually buy it instead of forking out like or whatever. But I mean, let's be honest. Scalpers are also selling that set on its own.
Yeah, we're probably selling it for so much, aren't they?
I don't know the price. 'Cause I haven't checked out. I haven't checked like the like eBay or anything like that, right? But like, it'd probably be cheaper buying that than buying the other set to get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, I still wouldn't buy from scalpers. Like, it's not saying I'm not telling you guys go buy it. I'm not saying that. I'm telling you guys that if you like, you know what I mean. If you want something equivalent, like I'm pretty sure there is a lot of online play people who make like some sort of gym badge collection sets that you can buy.
I wouldn't be surprised if Pokemon has their own version as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Look, it's a cool set to display, but other than that, yeah,
not worth
nothing
the
really
bother.
special. Oh. And then we're dropping down to the first of the three Pokemon sets, the cheapest one, the Lego Eevee. If I'm gonna buy one, maybe in the future, that is the one I'd buy.
I mean, it is the cheapest one. It doesn't look half bad, to be honest.
Right, and then like it's a Pokemon obviously made the decision that like who are the most popular who is the most popular Pokemon that people would are swarming to. Like Eevee is one of the most popular Pokemon. Let's not beat around the bush. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's obvious they did make Eevee as one of their Pokemon sets.
yeah, makes sense. I mean, Eevee is like the secondary mascot at this rate.
Correct. It does feel like that way. You know what I mean? And like, let's say you are a fan of one of the evolutions, right? Because like, you know what I mean? Uh, because the evolutions have massive fans. Like the Eevee is part of, like, you know what I mean? Part of that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, makes sense. It's not at all.
Yeah. So it's cool. I've seen people you put the Eevee in like um in random as locations. Like they built a forest and there's just an Eevee there. I was like, what the hell? That's pretty funny.
That's
Um,
funny. Eevee, what are
yeah.
you doing? uh, I mean, it does what like retail for what 60 American dollars?
60 American, 100 Australian. If I can get it on sale, maybe one day, if it ever goes on sale, I'll probably pick it up. Not at this stage. There are some way more other Lego sets that I'd want more than the Eevee.
Yeah, not from this
But
collection though.
no, not from this collection. No, no. Yeah. So yeah, it's uh, it's cool.
I
That's
think
all I
it.
can say. I've got. Go ahead.
I was gonna say it looks. I actually quite like how it looks like. It looks better than some. Of the, is it? I mean, it looks better than the picture one. I can say that with confidence.
Well, as you were talking about the Pikachu one, let's jump that one into it.
Yeah,
Uh, look, I'm gonna be honest. I like everything about this set except for the Pikachu itself.
yeah. It looks very.
The face is weird.
Looks ugly.
The face is weird, but I like everything about it. Like the fact that it's got like a stage where you can put it on, right? It's got a
Right.
Pokeball, right? And then it's got like the effects. You know when you throw out the Pokeball, it's got that blue thing. Everyone said it's lightning from Pikachu. I was like, that's not the lightning. That's the effect where you throw it out of the Pokeball because that's how it's meant to be displayed.
Yeah.
Um, and then um, and then it's the Pikachu itself. And again, I think this is kind of like a scummy move on Lego and Pokemon. Like the fact that you didn't need to give us like a stage to put it on because the stage increases the price because it increases the piece count. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So um, I thought that was like because like apparently like a lot of the posable features you don't use the stage for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
You
could
can just
just use
take it
like
off
yeah.
it.
So exactly. So I sat there. I was like the stage is kind of pointless. You know. Which increases the value of the product. So I sit down like I'm pretty upset with that, but it is what it is. You know, the Pokeball's cool.
You know what doesn't help it though?
Well,
The fact that there's a Mega Bloks version, which I think looks way better. Like it isn't even a competition. It just
yeah, but the Mega Bloks version actually has the Pikachu moving if you pull the thing, and like it moves,
yeah, but you know what I mean. It
which is cool.
literally
Which is cool. Yeah.
mogs it, and it looks just so much better. Like it looks like I say that looks more Pikachu than the
Then yeah, exactly.
Lego Pokemon one.
Yep.
It's its face. It's something to do with its face. If you look
No,
at
the
those
face is
two, yeah,
weird. The face is like the body is fine. Like it's the face.
it's like
It's
the
the face.
face head structure. It's that it just looks odd. Like I don't know how to say it. Get off my screen.
Yep. And then we'll move on to the final piece. The one where the rich kids or the rich people or the oil miners come and purchase.
Yep.
And of course, it's just a reminder that here in Australia. It was sold out one day after like it was released.
Yeah. And this is what
Um,
$6.50 American.
yeah, crazy price. It's the Triple OG. It's the Blastoise, Venusaur, Charizard, triple release with all their stand. But look, see, this one the stands are cool because it's not just black stands. You know what I mean? It's got
Oh
like
yeah.
one side's got greenery, the other side's got fire, and the other side's got like some water beach. You know what I mean? So it kind of gives it like a cool. You know what I mean?
Cool. It
And
looks
by the way,
cool.
yeah, it does.
It's the best out of the set.
It's the best looking set, but it's just unfortunate the price is way too high.
It's like, anyways. What would you be selling today? I'd be selling my liver, my heart, my pancreas, my hands.
But to be fair, I looked at the Mega Block version of like these three Pokemon, and like
Yeah.
the Lego like outdoes itself on this one. It's actually like really cool.
Well, that's good. I mean,
Yeah,
it's just like it looks really good
but
with the other
look,
one, but like it's
like
just so expensive.
it's so expensive. And then here's what's wild. Look, right?
Yeah.
If because like I said, this is where the scumminess of the Lego and Pokemon, because obviously they're working together on this, right?
Of course, joint project.
And everyone in the mother knew that whatever they were releasing was gonna sell. Like you
Oh yeah.
could have released. And especially these Pokemon, right? Like we knew that Eevee was gonna sell. We knew that Pikachu was gonna sell. We knew that like the starters, the final evolution of the starters were all gonna sell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These are all Pokemon that we knew would sell, right? And pretty much, I think everyone predicted there was gonna be a Pikachu, there was gonna be some sort of Eevee, and then people were like, there's probably gonna be some form of the original starting trio.
Yeah.
Like everyone predicted that. No one predicted, obviously, if it was which evolution was going to be. It was going to be either the first, second, or third, or we were going to get like the line for each one. You know, the for each. You know.
Start individually.
Yeah, exactly. But like I said, if it was going to because I don't know whose decision was it. They were like, we are going to release 3 sets, right? Or we're going to do something else. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know whose decision was it because, like, let's say the decision wasn't to release 3 sets. We just ended up with 3 sets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We could have had like, let's say, if they wanted to release 3 sets this line and 3 sets next line. I'm not sure what the decision is, right? We could have easily had like, because if you wanted to follow the theme, right, we could have had like Eevee, Pikachu, and then one other like Pokemon that was cutesy type. Like I'm thinking like Bidoof. I'm thinking.
Well, it's all from Gen 1, so it's probably have to be a Gen 1 Pokemon.
No, I know, but like who would be picked? I need your help with this. Like I reckon you
would
could have
be a
released
cutie?
maybe Meowth. Meowth would have worked.
That would work.
Oh, yeah,
Butterfree,
I'm
maybe. Something
I reckon
small.
Meowth would have also, if you released Meowth with the Jesse and James minifig, that would have been awesome. I reckon that would have been cool. Because it could have been like a Team Rocket style. That would have been really cool. Because everyone loves Team Rocket from the anime, you know.
Oh yeah.
It could have been. You know, it could have been that, and then like let's say, all right, that was the first 3. The next 3 we could release is the 3 separate, right? Charizard, it's separate. Bulbasaur separate and Venusaur separate. It could have that as a second line. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With this detail, instead of pricing them all at like 600 altogether, each one 200. Let's say you do that. Yeah, 200 is still a steep price, but you know what I mean?
It is quite
Because
yeah.
let's be honest, right? There are some people, right, who are like, I'm like I picked the fire starter Pokemon. I'm a huge fan of Charizard. I picked the water. I'm a huge fan of Blastoise. I picked the grass. I'm like a huge fan of Venusaur. You know, they could have been like that. You know what I mean? But now, unfortunately, yeah, you have to get all three. You can't get one
Yeah.
without the other two because that's the way they set up. And let's say they didn't release a. They were like, all right, we're not going to release a three original lineup. Obviously, I'm not including the other two because you know one's a gift for purchase, one's a point, right?
Yeah.
Um, if they were going to release more, they could have they split them into three again and released 5 Pokemon.
They could have. I think they could have also like if their other ones weren't like trade points or like a thing you get with the other, and just so for instance, you know how EV it's like 60 American, and then the Pikachu's like a $200 jump, $200 American. I feel like if they
No,
had
I don't
something
think it's 200. I think
between
it's
the
like 150 between. Yeah, like it could have. I think it was like that.
oh no, it's a 150 jump, but it's $200 American for the Pikachu.
Oh
They
yeah, I
had
get what
something
you're
in
saying. Yeah, yeah.
between it, and then something between that and the 40 OG starters. I think it would be more. Be looked on more, or
Right,
maybe
but
less
that's
negatively.
that's what I don't know. I don't know what the decision is, right? Because I sit there like it couldn't easily decide. All right, guys, we're releasing three this wave and then three next wave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That could have been like Pokemon's. This is what we're deciding, right? This is what, like could have been came from Pokemon, could have came from Lego. I don't know what the decision was, right? Now, if it was like I sit there, we all know it's gonna sell. So I like because you know there's sometimes like when Lego right, get a collaboration or do a new IP like their own, right?
yeah,
They always release their first wave with very limited like sets, right?
yeah.
Yeah, and usually when they do kids, like because I'm sitting there sometimes because if you go back when Ninjago first came out, there was only 5 or 6 sets on the first wave, but then it kept increasing, right?
Oh yeah, makes
Because
sense.
they didn't know how well Ninjago was gonna do, right? And then like now, like Ninjago it just keep releasing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get what you mean.
So I sit there and I'm like, if it was like a Lego decision, like we don't know how these are gonna sell. It's like, bro, we all knew how these were gonna sell.
Yeah,
They were gonna sell
exactly.
out within minutes. You know what I mean? We knew that. We knew that, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think Lego was the one who decided, yo, let's release three. Yeah, I might be Pokemon, but then I sit there. Well, Pokemon knows they're gonna sell. Also, maybe it wasn't a Pokemon decision. You know, maybe it just turned out that way. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it just like at the end we're like, all right, these are what we're gonna do, and then like we'll go wave two. You know what I mean? And especially since all the sets are 18 plus, right?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
would be. It's a possibility, but it'd be really. Or if they were if they had a year to figure this out, and this is what they ended up doing, it seems a bit rushed on their part. They're like, "Oh, we'll just do free, and then we'll figure it out later," kind of thing.
No, because like I sit there because like I totally get it. Like when Ninjago first released, yeah, like all right, we're gonna release this amount of sets. I'm like, all right, cool, because something brand new, they don't know how it's gonna sell. It doesn't have any prior existing whatever it's called. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it just
And then
started
back then,
now.
like with the release, it was like with the release, like oh, like season one's taking a pilot. It's like legit. It's like a movie. You know what I mean? It's like a 1 hour movie or something. It
Yeah, it
wasn't like
is.
episodes. You know? So like no one knew it was gonna blow up because Ninjago is probably Lego's best IP, followed by Star Wars or Lego's best original IP. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because there's a lot of Lego IPs that failed. We've got like Nexo Knights, we've got Lego Chima,
Chima.
we got like the Alien one that like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Those
I
all
mean,
failed.
it's either Lego Ninjago or Lego City. One of those two are the most successful they have, like of their
Right,
own.
but I'm talking about I'm talking about like the original creations. Like great Lego City, but Lego City's been there from the start. You know, I'm talking about like
Like what
um
original franchise then? Their own
yeah
original
original franchise because
franchise.
like obviously like
It's probably the only one then.
yeah it's probably the only one yeah because obviously Lego Dreams is picking up now. I don't know how long we're gonna go with that.
So is that even a? Does that even have anything that comes off of like a show or anything?
No, there is. I think there is a show. There is a show.
Okay.
There is a show. But like, because like everything else outside, like right, let's be honest. Outside of like Disney pumping out like Lego, for example, Star Wars, Marvel, you know what I mean? And then you've got DC,
Yeah.
obviously, and then outside of that, whenever there's like a movie or something, it's like one giant set. Harry Potter's another one, like
Yeah.
obviously those. But then there's like one giant set. For example, like can't really give you an example. I'm trying to think.
Like a
But
movie.
anyway, yeah, like if a movie comes out, like it drops like one set. Like for example, there is
The
the
ones I can think.
Simpsons. It's got like two or three sets. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
And then it's like oh, it's like they've got like there's a Home Alone set I know that's just one set. There's like all these movies or that they bring out one Lego set. That's it. You know what I mean?
Ghostbusters, I think, had one as well.
Ghostbusters had one, yeah. But all these like the 18 plus because they're like
Yeah, more niche
um,
ones.
yeah. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah. But other than that, like let's be honest, like from a Lego perspective, like most of them are cool except for the Pikachu.
Well, if we look just design wise, yeah.
Yeah, most of them are
Fine.
cool except for the Pikachu.
If I look,
Financial wise,
as
obviously,
well.
because obviously, yeah, obviously, financial wise, obviously plays a perspective, right?
Yeah.
Because you're like, if it's free, it's like, all right, yeah, like different story, right? If it's money, you're like, okay, you know what I'm saying, because like that's why I say, like, if you're gonna judge something, the financial price obviously plays an aspect.
Of course.
Um, Again, upsetting there is no minifigs
Yeah, there isn't any.
because easily you could have made. I'm pretty sure you could have made an Ash minifig for the Pikachu. With the Pokemon Center, you could have made a Nurse Joy minifig. Um, there's a way.
No,
I think what we saying.
I was gonna say that if I had a guess, I'd guarantee that's Pokemon who chose not to do that.
Well, again, we will see what happens in the future. What I'm saying.
Yeah.
We will see definitely what happens in the future. Because again, like I would love to see a Meowth a Pokemon with Jesse and Jane minifigs. But the way it's looking, we won't see a Jesse and Jane minifigs. It doesn't look like you're gonna get any minifigs.
No, probably not.
Unless like Pokemon Lego realized, hey, people are criticizing us for the lack of minifigs.
Let's do something
The
about
lack,
it.
the none of minifigs, the zero minifigs,
Yeah.
and then they come out with like minifigs.
Possibility, but I think it's more like they'll see in the future type thing.
Yeah, because like I feel like the next set, if we do get next set of Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna do something really stupid again with a big price. Because this is what I'm expecting. Obviously, if this is what we're getting, right? And
Yeah.
I genuinely don't want to put like how do you say it? Thoughts into Pokemon, but like this is definitely a perspective that I could see them taking. Right? We get another two Pokemon, like right, that we get, and then we get a big set.
Like a bigger
For
set.
example, like no, I'm thinking we get like I don't know who the other two Pokemon would be, right? But I could totally see them dropping like the triple birds, Zapdos, Articuno, and I forgot the third one,
Moltres.
Moltres. I could totally see them dropping the three birds in one set, and then
Hmm.
pricing it at like 600 again, like American. I could totally see them doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah,
Because
drop
like
like a.
if you think about it, like as much as everyone rants on the internet, the product still sold out.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we can say we can complain as much, but then if you're a company and you know what I mean, you see money, you're like, all right, I'm not going to change anything. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying, like there is a high chance that the triple birds drop. You know what I mean? Everyone complains again, and then it sells out the next day.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, and then like because everyone's thinking about well, it's the first legendary Pokemon. You know what I mean?
They'll drop off another one as well. Drop off like a Mewtwo or something. Make even more money.
Yeah, instead of that, they could do the Mewtwo as a box. You know what I mean? Maybe they don't price at 600, they price at 400, but still like it'll sell. You know what I mean?
The price are high annoying Pokemon. Annoying Lego actually, they're just like, yeah, let's put a higher, see what happens.
Yeah, no, but like like I mean, if they price two Pokemons at high price, I don't think like I think genuinely like no one will buy that. You know what I mean? Uh,
We'll
but
see,
we
I
will
guess.
see. We will see because I have a feeling that like there will be kid sets coming out soon. I have a feeling there'll be kid set coming out soon.
No, they should be. If not,
No,
then they're kind of missing a group of the audience.
um, yep. So anything else you want to say on Pokemon? I know we took about Pokemon. We got Pokemon.
I mean, we're approaching Pokemon Day, but these guys, bit
Yeah, who
greedy.
knows? Who knows what happens then? Who knows what happens then?
Aren't they supposed to technically release on Pokemon Day? Like these, we're talking about pre-orders. These meant to release, I believe, on Pokemon Day.
Yeah, but Pokemon Day they might announce stuff. So let's if they announce the next wave of Pokemon on Pokemon Day, we will see. You know what I mean?
Good. Pre-order now, and it gets like sold out before the live stream even ends. I'll be hilarious.
All right, and then like staying on Nintendo because Pokemon's Nintendo.
Yep.
We're moving to something else Nintendo announced. It's the Mario Galaxy movie trailer.
It looks good.
No, it does. So let's get the elephant out of the room, right? They
Yeah.
decided to release it on the unfortunate day of April 1.
April 1st, so it's gonna be funny.
I don't know what was their decision. Everyone knows that you never do things on April 1.
That's when you tell
Everyone knows
people.
that. That's exactly it. That's the exact reason why I'm saying no one releases stuff on April 1. Because everyone thinks it's a joke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously, obviously everyone knows that this is not a joke. Because like if you're gonna say we're announcing the Mario movie on April 1, but then like you put a high quality trailer, you're like, all right, well, there's no way that's actually not releasing April 1, right? And then the second thing, if you're making April 1 joke, usually a joke happens a few days before April 1 or on the day of.
Yeah,
So like
exactly.
having a couple months, like so obviously it's not a joke. This is actually real.
Oh yeah, it's just
It's
interesting
just a very
day.
unfortunate day. Yeah, very interesting, unfortunate. Um, you know, yeah, very very interesting move. But the trailer overall, no, that's a great trailer.
That's great. You get Yoshi. Yoshi's in now, so I mean, those scenes during the last movie, but that's kind of what was the
Yeah,
main.
it was seen through the last movie, right? But then like this is like this, it looks like we're going to be focused a lot more on Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi,
Yeah,
and I feel like we're gonna be a lot of Yoshi focus.
there should be. I was gonna say it's Mario Galaxy after all, but he was technically in Mario Galaxy 2, wasn't he?
Well, the reason why I say that is that there's a scene where, like in the trailer, where Yoshi's looking after baby Mario and baby Luigi, right?
Yeah,
So like that
which is
means like
interesting.
let's say like if Mario and Luigi get turned the babies, like that means like there's gonna be a decent chunk where Yoshi is the main character.
I do find it interesting though, because it's like how much. Because when I compare the first trailer to this trailer, I'm like, this seems to be a lot going on. If you like, just think
Well,
about it.
like, have you seen the character list? Is crazy.
Yeah, but remember during the initial movie, there was a bit where it was kind of like a how can I say it? Like they were going through different lands, but it was like a not
Well,
a
okay, let's talk about this first, right?
what?
We are definitely not getting the human world. We're
Well,
more
it's not going to
than
be
the
it's not going
previous,
to be a focus. I don't think.
right? Because in the first, like, I think the first movie, the first half, like not first half, the first like 15 minutes maybe human world, and then in the last minute we came back to human, but we are obviously fighting like Bowser. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. So I don't think we're getting that. I think like there is no either there will be a very short reference or very short scene of it, but the rest the movie's mainly going to be in the actual world. You know what I mean?
yeah. I think it's just going to be having a little thing in the intro, and that's probably it, in my opinion.
That's what I'm saying. I agree because the final fight won't happen in the human world.
Nah, you what?
No, okay. Then if you like, if you want to look at the character list, right? Because if you think about this, right, in the last movie, Princess Peach played a major role. I think she takes a step back.
Yeah, I mean,
I think she takes a step back. I think Toad probably also takes a step back. You know what I mean? Um,
Um, Probably Donkey Kong as
I think
well.
I think uh Bowser probably takes a step back. I feel like Bowser Jr. is more the threat because Bowser's miniaturized.
Yeah.
Um,
So, probably people are probably gonna take a step up compared to the last movie. It's probably gonna be Luigi.
agreed, agreed.
The Rosalina, I mean, she wasn't even the first one, so it makes
She
sense.
originally will. I think she makes a huge right.
Bowser
Obviously,
Jr.
Yoshi's gonna be playing that. Bowser Jr. was in the last, so he comes out. But then like you sit there, it's like okay, I did not expect Birdo to appear in this trailer,
Yeah, maybe, but to be honest.
and then
Better.
like Birdo appears in the trailer.
Was a bit random.
And then uh, the T Rex is from like Mario Odyssey. Like it was
Yeah.
like I
There's
was like
actually
that's
a
awesome.
bit of references to Mario Odyssey in the trailer.
Yeah.
The
No, I
desert
said there. I was like,
area is also Mario Odyssey. So it's
yeah. I
interesting.
know. I said there. I was like, that's awesome. Like saying the T Rex from like that's awesome.
But also, Mario Galaxy and Odyssey do share some, not similarities, but they are quite similar. Like Mario Galaxy, traveling through galaxies, while Odyssey, you're traveling through places. And you also do, at points, travel to different
Agreed. Agreed.
planets. So it does make sense. It's, they would share
Now
some
the real
stuff.
question is will Baby Mario be voiced by Chris Pratt making a baby voice?
Wah.
That is the real question.
That'd be hilarious. Or would that just be a flashback scene? Or would that just be, I don't know.
Well, I don't know because
Depends.
like there's so many ways that it can happen, right? But I don't know. Um,
Turns out
yeah.
Mario and Luigi were from this world all along, and then they got dropped off to the human world. I don't know. Could be. You never know.
I mean, because that if that happens, it's technically a reference to Yoshi's Island.
Yeah. Yoshi's Island.
But anyway,
Yoshi.
yeah, this is gonna be a banger movie. Um,
I think it's probably gonna be
yeah,
better than the first one. I have no doubt about that.
I think you'll have a longer runtime than the first movie.
Oh yeah. Just showing what they showed off here, yeah, definitely it's gonna have one. It's gonna have a longer one.
I don't recall what was the original Mario movie runtime.
Oh, good question
Mario,
actually.
I'm looking it up.
Okay.
Uh, yes, it's about an hour and
Probably
30 minutes.
yeah. So maybe this
I
one will
feel like
have an hour and 40.
2 hours. I reckon we'll get 2 hours. Oh, yeah.
Could it? Do you reckon it could push for 2 hours?
I reckon
There's a
it can push for two
chance.
hours. Well, I feel like it's gonna be longer if we like if let's say we remove the 15 minutes and the ending 5 minutes of like open world, it will feel longer in terms of like in the actual world. So even if it pushes 1 hour 30, it will probably feel longer like in the actual. It can
Mario.
cram more Mario and Luigi stuff instead of throwing us actual world. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So maybe, but like yeah. So maybe it doesn't need to be 2 hours. Like I said, maybe it's like hour 45, maybe hour 50.
Maybe we'll see. Depends.
But maybe if
Depends
it cracks
on.
2 hours, it cracks 2 hours. Like I've got no complaints. More Mario and Luigi is always good.
And has Illumination ever hit a movie for 2 hours? I don't
That's a
know.
good question.
Illumination.
But I'd like them like if we're getting all this shit, I'd rather them make a longer movie than a shorter movie, and like you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
feels rushed. I'd rather like be great with the pacing.
I'm just checking some of the other movies
Yeah,
real
that's
quick.
fair. That's fair. You do have a good point. Maybe the mission doesn't make 2 hour movies.
They tend seems from what I'm just like looking at, it just seems to do 1 hour 30 to 1 hour 35 ish ones. Oh,
Yeah,
Sing is
fair.
an hour and 50. You never know.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. Any other thoughts on the movie?
I mean, it looks. I mean, animation wise, I think it's a step up from the last one. Like some shots in it looked really good. Voice acting seems to be a bit better. I mean, I guess because they're more in their roles. You know,
I feel
second
like
time over.
we've gotta have like we can't have music from
I
it's
don't know.
gotta be Mario music. I reckon it's gotta be like some form of edited Mario music or something. Not like the random music we had in like number one. We had that one scene where it's like remember that?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
when I watched the little direct they had, they said they were doing it they've done the all the animation, just doing mainly sound design and music, and they said
yeah.
they have an orchestra for it. And when I heard that, all I could think is like the Mario Galaxy initial song you play when you start the game, and that's just orchestra music, and I can't wait to hear
No,
that.
no, that's great. Yeah, but like again, like because I remember that's the one jarring issue I had with Mario movie was that we have all these phenomenal music from Mario games, right? It doesn't matter any game, any Mario music is incredible, right? And then like we gotta go use a song. It's like, bro, that is not what I was expecting.
Some
Um,
video game movies as of recently have done that. Even Minecraft movie did something like that, and I was like really confused. I'm like, what? Why is this song randomly playing? It felt more jarring in that movie than it did in the initial Mario one, and I was like, what the hell?
all
But
right.
yeah,
Yep. So that's all. Like the well, actually, let's talk about one more like exciting thing before we talk about a whole bunch of controversies.
not great.
Dragon Ball Super is returning animation wise. Anime is returning,
Let's go. Eh.
and it's gonna recount the what is it called, the Battle of the Gods again.
Yeah, for the 50th
For
time.
anyone who's wondering.
Let's go. It looks good. And yeah, so that's that. They also did announce that they're gonna actually continue off the manga with the what Dragon Ball Super. What is it called? The Patroller arc. I always forget what it's called. That's not what we call it. We just call it the Moro arc because that's what everyone loves to call it. But it's called like the Galactic Patroller arc. That's what it's actually called. But that will come later. So what it seems like they're planning to do is just recap every arc in Super, and then well, that's what we all think they're gonna do, and then it's gonna hit that, and then they're gonna continue it, which should give the manga writer, whenever they actually decide to continue the manga, time to get ahead a bit. But
Yep.
we'll see. But I'm excited. I'm excited for it. It's gonna be lit. Don't think it's gonna be that long. Like I think it's gonna be quite short, but because I mean it's an adaptation of a movie, realistically. And it's also
Yep.
an adaptation of a really short arc, so I don't think it's gonna be too long. But hey, it's gonna be good. Better than those episode 5 Super Saiyan 3 Gokus that looked really, really, really bad.
Even I
So
remember
yeah.
that. Even I know what it.
So I think it's gonna be good.
Oh.
It means the games could also have more content to take stuff from, so those aren't going anywhere either. So yeah, thumbs up all around. Shit's gonna be good.
Yeah, like, look, I got nothing else to add on it. I'm a huge anime fan, so more anime is always a good thing. Um, yeah, I haven't seen Supers, so I've only seen up to Z. Um,
There you go.
because
Time for you to catch up.
I'm a huge fan of the OG. I'm a huge fan of the Dragon Ball, the one where like Goku's got a stick and like it grows, and like
Gross.
it grows, and he's got a Nimbus cloud, like because it couldn't fly, so Nimbus
Uh,
takes him everywhere. Um,
I love that it grows. He has a stick and it grows.
hey, bro, it's the special power of the stick. I don't know where he found it, but the Nimbus cloud. He just like goes around on the Nimbus cloud.
The Nimbus
Okay.
Cloud.
Yeah, it's time for some more controversial stuff. So I want to talk about the biggest controversy that happened.
Okay, go for it. Kill
The
it.
Kingsman situation.
Oh yeah, this. Recap it.
Okay. I'm gonna recap it for all of you guys who don't know, even though now it's like mainstream and it's everywhere. Uh, Kingsman is a Marvel rival content creator who got invited into a Marvel rival tournament, right? Who was put on. It was had the unfortunate and event of being put on a team where the other content creators, CC, Zaza, and Lucy, are bullies, and they wouldn't take any of his suggestions seriously. He wanted to improve the team composition so that they can win, so that they can win the tournament, so that he can win some money to put into college. And remind you that he is a very small content creator compared to the three of them.
Yes.
And basically, he wanted to swap off Widow because he knew that they wouldn't be able to win the tournament on a Widow player who's playing in Australia on like 100 something ping. when the tournaments are happening in North America.
Yeah.
So basically I actually, and then like he got kicked out of the tournament during scrims, which is, if you don't know what scrims is practice games before the tournament, because boyfriend like got a whole bunch of clips of him and sent it to the store, not the store, sorry, the administration of the um tournament, whose name is Basim, who basically took all the context without looking at Kingsman's side of the situation. And he went to the team leader, CC, who's like, we're gonna kick him out. And she's like, yep, instead of defending him, and then kicked him out. Which, by the way, all this could have been avoided if they just had a serious conversation, right? That's the funny thing. And if they had a conversation and they said at the end, we're not going to do it, and he's like that, he would have just left on his own. So it could have been all avoided, but instead, like, they went to the extreme route. And Kingsman put up his situation, what happened with all the VODs, and then, of course, and then, like, CC put, like, a response for it, and everyone put, like, all their apologies and stuff. And let's be real, like, Kingsman is totally in the right in this situation. And for
Yep.
me, the way he handled it, just so you know, like, he didn't crash out or anything like that. Obviously, he'd get agitated, but like, he didn't crash out on stream or anything like that. But yeah. And to be fair, the only reason they were winning most of their streams was that because Kingsman carried. He doesn't carry, they don't win. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Uh, and I've got, like, look, for me, I'm in support of Kingsman. I think everyone's in support of Kingsman. And look, I'm not gonna go into detail because the VODs are all there. So if you just look up Kingsman, every single YouTuber and has talked about the situation, whether it be, by the way, Marvel Rival content creators or not Marvel Rival content creators. And then, of course, like, the other three got what they deserved. Like, sponsors were dropped, a lot of people leaving them. You know what I mean? Tweets are being dug up from old age. They were saying like hateful things about other situations. There's like a whole bunch of stuff. And Kingsman got like a whole bunch of subscribers. You know, that's the good thing. He got a whole bunch of subscribers. Marvel Rivals decided to gift him with some premium currency, which I congratulate Ease for doing so. And all this because, by the way, the girl captain wanted to play for vibes. But once you add money, pretty much, like,
You're
you
there
know
for
what
the
I mean?
competition.
Good for competition. Unless everyone on the team agrees, let's play for vibes. Like, if everyone just on the team is like, yo, let's play for vibe, everyone. Like, if there's one person that says, I want to compete, you should guys, like, okay, like, you want to compete, might as well, like, we'll try, you know? But if everyone's like, yo, let's just play for the vibes, yeah, let's play for the vibes, you know? Or let's play, like, for, like, chill, or let's, like, you know what I mean? Or let's troll the competition, you know?
It's true. No.
No, I mean, serious. There are some people who do that, but, like, you gotta remember that most of the people who say let's troll and they all get up together and do that, they all big credit, which means like the money isn't worth much. The money will meant so much to him because he's trying to pay college off. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly.
So obviously the increase in subscribers, like apparently one of the streams, everyone joined and said, "Yo, just play ads, bro. Just make money," which he made way more money than he would have like winning the tournament. Um,
Yeah, he was able to pay off his college fund, by the way.
I think he was able to pay off. I'm pretty sure he was.
Yeah, it was. So that's good.
I remember my man's streaming from a laptop, by the way.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, like, as again, like, um, for me, the worst bit, obviously, in the situation, I feel bad for, like, okay, I like, look, I'm happy Kingsman got all his stuff out, but like, again, I feel bad for um women in gaming in general because they set them back like way so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh, and yeah, and look, and I also like feel bad for like anyone who plays the character that like Zaza was playing because everyone's now saying like, you know, oh, you're doing Zaza,
Yeah,
but you know
so,
what I mean?
yeah.
Because like, yeah, sure, Black Widow is a not that good character, but like, let's say she gets buffed later on, or like she becomes meta or something. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get
Like,
what you mean.
are we still gonna be saying that? You know, or ah, yeah,
No.
like, yeah. So, but in this situation, I like, again, there's a lot of people get hit in the crossfire, you know, because there's a lot of people that like. Because I remember I was watching some guy like the number one video was like, bro, I've been called like being a Zaza like 5 times in a row. What the hell's going on? So I had to go look up, and then he's like, oh, that situation is pretty bad. He wasn't support Kingsman, obviously, at the end, but
Yeah,
he sat there and he's like, yeah, that's pretty bad because like now whenever I get to play, like everyone's bullying me, you know.
yeah,
So again, yeah. So like I said, I'm not going to brief on it. We support Kingsman. We
yeah.
don't
We
support
supported him.
anyone else in that situation. Um,
There were some
yeah, I
funny
think
memes
this.
though.
Yeah, the memes are wild. The memes are wild, but like again, like I think it's there's a few. I feel like discussing behavior on the tournament administration for not looking at every aspect. Um,
And it was also like I don't know why they chose only after they hosted the tournament to put money involved. Seems a bit.
yeah, no, okay. The money thing, yeah. Apparently, like apparently the original tournament didn't have money. See, in my opinion, if you're gonna go no money tournament, content creator, I totally understand. Like, I reckon Kingman would have been chill with the vibe situation, right? But once like money was in the line, you know what I mean?
You can't.
It can't, right? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You can't, like, yeah, and obviously, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on the money because, like, apparently some people said, like, NetEase came up to them and, like, you know what, we'll give you an extra incentive. So, like, it was kind of NetEase thing. Or, like, I also heard that like, the tournament administration went up to NetEase. So, I'm not 100% unsure on that perspective.
Hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Seems
But
like
do you know that? Well, go ahead.
I was gonna say same for tournaments. I mean, there needs a lot of things put into it. It was some stuff was really not well explained or like you know
Yeah,
what I
but,
mean.
like,
Like
again, the other thing was that as well, like, I think it was really bad to, like, announce the money thing after the teams are made. Like
yeah,
that was I think that was shitty. I think as soon as you got money, announce it. I reckon that could have been the correct way. Um, yeah,
they
okay,
just went to
that's
Nitties
pretty
first.
pretty. Oh, if anyone wants to know, they won 1-8 in terms of like on the actual tournament day. Um, they won
Sorry,
one
what?
game, they lost 8 basically.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
without Kingsman, yeah. Yep. So that's it about the Kingsman situation. Anything else you got?
Oh, not really. It's a whole thing, isn't it? And it's just it's.
Oh
I mean, it was
yeah, go ahead.
poorly handled by
100%.
administration. It was poorly handled by his teammates and
Yeah,
how
but
they
like I'm
treated
gonna be
him.
honest, this is more like this is like another thing in I'm gonna be honest, right? It's like this is like big content creator versus small content creator, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like in the past, let's be honest, in the past the big content creator said something, everyone would follow,
no, of
right?
course.
And then the small content creator can't do anything to defend themselves. But like good on Kingsman, he made a video, he went out, you know what I mean? Guys, this is what happened. Like, you know what? Show all the evidence, you know what I mean? Show everything, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Good on them. Like, yeah, because like, and then look, because this again, like, I think this is like the one of the few times where like, whenever drama happened, the justice served to the correct dude A, and then it's like the small content creator, the one that like has the minority speakage, right, actually won. You know what I'm saying? Because it's usually whoever acts first and gets like the out, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And he even told them, "Guys, I'm gonna make a video on the situation." I
no,
mean,
they did
seriously, he told
nothing.
them.
And they had to use tweets, try to defend themselves, and then the company, what do you call it? The community notes was really funny to read. It's like, oh
Yeah.
no,
So
guys, I didn't mean that, and it's just like, yeah, that's a lie.
okay. Anyway, that's the probably the biggest uh controversy because there's some other controversy, but like they're not like they're blowing up, but like didn't blow up as that.
as hard as
Um,
this,
yeah, okay. Because the other controversy is uh a OpenAI failing and Nvidia deciding to pull out of its money.
money, huh?
And let's be honest, we all saw this coming.
Did we though? Oh well, I'm not saying AI failing, but I mean more so Nvidia pulling out. They
Okay,
were
Nvidia
heavily
pulling out, we
into it.
did not, but like let's be honest, like AI failing, we knew that, we knew it, right? Because
Yeah,
it's still in its like immature state,
infancy.
right?
Yeah,
Right, because like I've seen so many times that like Do you remember, like, I think I showed you a video. I sent you a video the other day. Right, the one where like they asked AI on the internet. The AI would respond with the most stupidest stuff. It's
Yeah,
like, do bears do backflips? It's like polar bears do. Or it's like, who
who
invented
invented
backflips? Like
backflip?
John
John
Backflip. It's like,
backflip.
what are we talking about?
And then what?
What
His
are we
arch
talking?
nemesis William front flip or
Like,
something.
it's like, what are we talking about?
I love that
Um,
Google AI stupid search thing.
because, like, look, my honest opinion, like at this stage, AI is helpful. Don't get me wrong, right? But AI hasn't like started, like, we haven't got to the stage except for like Neurosummer, because like Vito's a god. Um
Well, that's run locally though. You know what I mean?
yeah, but like what I mean is that we don't have an AI where it can think for itself, right? Because basically the AI goes and pulls information, right, from the internet and then feeds it back to you. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So look, so for example, if you ask AI, like, right,
yeah,
what's the weather? Or like, it'll grab like the weather from the weather chat. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like chat
exactly.
app or something. Again, it's just grabbing information. Like if you asked it, okay, two teams are playing, who's gonna win this, right? It'll go and like get like all the percentages online. Who's, you know what I mean? And like just spit it out. You know what I'm saying? Or if you ask it, like, for example, like, should I do this, right? It'll go and like find the most acceptable answer and give it to you. You know, it doesn't really think for itself. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah,
haven't
it
reached
relies
that
on
stage yet,
things.
right? Because obviously we've got other things. It will do things like, for example, can you create a graph with this data? It'll create a graph for that data. You know what I mean? Hey,
Yeah,
can you edit an image, or can you create an image for me? It will do that, but it will do that like based on other images. You know what I mean?
yeah. It needs stuff. It needs data to work. That's why it has
Right.
data
Like even
models.
the graph thing I talked about, it basically, it will create the graph, but if you follow the step by step process, you can make the exact same graph.
Oh, exactly.
It's not like, yeah. So
And it needs your
obviously,
data to do that.
yeah, obviously it's going to, like, AI is gonna get to where we want to get it to eventually, right? Like where everyone expecting it, right? But it hasn't. You know what I'm
It
saying?
hasn't just yet, and it's
Because everyone's like robot takeover when AI happens, right, bro? AI like practically is everywhere now, right? But like, there's no takeover because it's
it's
not gonna go against us or
it
anything like
still
that
hasn't
because
even
it
figured out
doesn't
how
think
to
for
render a
itself.
full video yet. I mean, can't even do the
Yeah.
basic things. Like, it still can't even load an image without us telling it's, like not AI. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that's cool, but like that guy has like a weird face, or that guy
Yeah,
has an extra finger.
exactly. There is like some, but what I'm saying is, right, all right. Like obviously, as we invest in it, but like the fact is that we're throwing resources into AI like too much. Like we're not up to that, stage yet. You
Thinking
know what I
shit.
mean?
Yeah, it's kind
So
of it reminds me a lot of Meta, and it investing a lot into the metaverse, and then it kind of just never never like
right, so
money and money, money, and then nothing happened with it.
well, because this sucks, because like the price of RAM skyrocketed because this. So basically, they created a problem for no reason. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
Um.
like you have to be like one of my friends recently bought a computer, like stuff for like because they wanted to
Yeah.
upgrade
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
They said thank God if they waited like I want to say like a month later they probably would have paid like an extra like 2,000 on top of what they already paid.
Yeah. Exactly. There's like some crazy as like, I don't know, like, yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Obviously, I think AI will improve over time. We'll get to a stage where we want AI, but I don't think it's gonna be because they're trying to basically they're trying to push so much into AI research and all this stuff so they can get it now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But my question is, like, let's say we did get there now, right? There's not many people that know how to operate that level of AI yet. So
no,
basically, you know what I mean? So, I don't
it's
know.
already complicated to use it because a lot of AI requires you to use a lot of precise language.
Correct,
So
correct,
yeah,
yeah.
so it's
So
like a lot of people don't even know how to properly use it.
yeah, exactly right, exactly right. Yeah. So Nvidia pulling out is the correct decision. Like Nvidia, I think I was reading it today, which is why I want to talk about it. Is that Nvidia is pulling out of AI. Um,
Cool. Now just undo your other things. Make more graphics card for us. Make GeForce now be have forever instead of just a 100 hour limit per month. And yeah, and we'll be good good as gold now.
well, yeah, but it's they're not like it's basically like the uh sh- shaky. So we'll see where Nvidia goes. But basically, from what I was reading this morning, is that like Nvidia's kind of like scared with where we're going with this because OpenAI is failing. You know what I mean? And all this thing.
Oh yeah, I mean a lot of their
But we'll see.
systems now need AI. Like a lot of their software to help make your games run far better
Mm, mm,
now use like artificial intelligence and whatnot.
mm.
They've been doing this for years. It's not like it's recent, but it's
No,
like
everyone's gonna understand that AI didn't appear. AI has been with us a long time. You know what I mean?
it's
It's
just
just that
the type of AI we have now is different, and it's
well, because now AI is on the forefront. Like in the
yeah
past, you used to do AI on the back end, and no one would like. It's not the no one would see it. Now it's like AI is on the forefront. You can basically open up your phone and open up ChatGPT in front of us, right? Usually, all the AI processes would be in the back end, like no, you couldn't see it.
yeah, but it wasn't also like that. It wasn't like a bot answering questions. It was
Oh,
more so
100%,
like
100%.
some little automated stuff and stuff to make stuff efficient. So more efficient, not efficient. So to make stuff more efficient.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's 2026 for you. AI everywhere.
We will see. We'll keep you guys updated on AI as we go. Like if there's any big new changes to the news story. Um.
Hopefully there is, and it's just out of the door.
All right, and then like we've got next is Steam. They're getting sued by the UK for having a monopoly on selling games on PC. Apparently.
I mean, Epic's right. You can go to Epic, guys. Do
Well,
you like
see,
the
see,
Epic Game
see, see.
Launcher?
Just so everyone knows. Um. Right.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna explain my opinion very briefly. They will lose the court case. Whoever's suing Steam.
Isn't it the UK government, or is it particular?
Like somebody UK, I don't remember who. They will definitely lose the uh court case, right? And I'm not saying this like I genuinely believe that's what's gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
Now there's every chance that like the guy like the whoever runs the court case is stupid and not knowledge enough, and then they end up losing. That can happen too, right? Because
Yeah,
we've
it
seen that in the
can.
past. We've seen in the past, right? We've seen that in the past, right? Um, basically, right? They're saying Steam has a monopoly on the um
Gaming
selling
market.
games on PC.
Okay.
Okay, look, just because like monopoly means that that's the only platform you can buy games. That's not true. There are so many places you can buy. Just because you're the best at it, right, does not mean right you have a monopoly. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess.
Because like, for example, you play PC way more than me. You've got Steam, but you also have Epic.
Yeah. I
You don't have just the one, right?
I will say though, I barely use Epic. I should
No,
put it
I
in
know,
the
I know
oh
you
yeah.
barely use Epic. I'm not saying you'd have to use Epic, but I'm
Yeah.
saying you've got the two options, right? And then sometimes you pick up like, oh, Epic's offering free games, and you go on Epic and get them from there. You know what I mean? So like, just because one is better than the other, right, does not mean that um, what's it called? You know, um, they have a monopoly, right?
Yeah, they just have a
Do you know what I'm saying?
big. They just have a
They have a
big.
big chunk
Yeah.
of the because think about it. If that was the case, like let's say being being the best at something, right, means you have the monopoly, right?
Hmm.
That means a couple things. It means like McDonald's has a monopoly on the fast food franchise. Nike has a monopoly on the shoe franchise. What are not food shoe franchise? You know
True
what I'm talking
market.
about?
Yeah.
Shoe
Yeah.
product. That's not the case in both of them. There are so many fast food chains, and there's so many other shoes that you can wear, right? It's just that those are the two most popular ones, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying. It's the same with Steam. Like there are so many out there. There's plenty out there, right? That's the first. And second, let's say if you are the most popular, means you do have a monopoly. Let's say that, for example, right?
Yeah.
That means Steam will be like, all right, well, let's make ourselves worse, so we don't have like, you know what I mean? No one will try and upgrade to make themselves better. You know what I mean? Because everyone will be like, well, if I upgrade it and like I got higher sales 1 month, then I'm like, I have a monopoly. Do you get what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I mean, to be honest, a reason why Epic is not doing too well is they don't really touch up any. All they have is games on their store. They don't have any other thing. Like
100%
Steam
agreed. Yep.
has like the community section, the workshop section. It has like a way you can talk to friends. There's a way you can now
No, I agree.
record on
I
it.
agreed. I
It has
agreed.
all
I
these
agreed.
extras,
Yeah,
which
agreed.
nothing else
But like
chooses to go for.
basically that's one of the reasons why people use Steam because it got all the extra stuff, right?
Yeah,
But let's say because a monopoly means you got 100%, like you know what I mean. You've got 100% of the market basically. Nowhere else you can get it. You know what I'm saying? That's
oh
what
yeah,
monopoly means, right? So that's the whole point of the monopoly board game is to own everything. Uh, but what I'm saying is that right, if let's say monopoly means you've got majority, right? Then then Steam would stop doing the upgrade so they don't have majority. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But then other companies would be like, why the hell would we upgrade to majority if we're gonna get sued anyway? You know what I mean?
It's weird.
Do you gonna go? You gonna get what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because you can say Netflix has a monopoly on the uh like you know what I mean, streaming service. They don't because they are the most popular and the most common that everyone says, right? However, it doesn't mean that they are like you know what I mean, have a monopoly. So, in my honest opinion, I don't think it has a ground for basis. You know what I mean?
there isn't really. There's no. They can probably push particular things going this way and that way. The thing is, it's there isn't really. They have a
Yeah,
majority, but
but
not a
like
monopoly.
correct. But like let's say yeah, it's like all right. How do we decrease the like the share that Steam has? Well, to decrease the share, other platforms have to compete, right? And if other platforms have to compete, they have to offer like services that are just as good, or if not better than Steam. But that's not on Steam themselves. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not Steam to tell them, "Hey guys, can you upgrade the Epic Store?" Well, what if Epic doesn't want to invest that money into upgrading the Epic Store? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Which they
Like it's
haven't
not
been.
on it's not on Steam. It's not on Steam. You know, it's not Steam's fault that everything else doesn't want to invest money, right?
Exactly.
Do you know? Because like, let's say this, right? Me and you start a company, right? We both
Yeah.
start the same company, right? Like the same, like not the same company, same product, whatever. You invest $5 billion. I invest $1 billion, right? You invest in making like what's it called? The bet you had the best because of the investment. You had the best market research. You had the best employees. Everyone wants to go to you because like you know you have workplace benefit. No one comes to me, you right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You sell out, and obviously you have a better market share than me, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like whose fault is that? It's not your. It's whose fault is that? It's my fault for not investing the money. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
But then who made that decision? I'm the one who made that decision. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So basically, this is not like Steam is screwing everyone else over. It's everyone else not making decisions to get to that level. But then again, another thing is that well, then if we get to that level, will people come to us? That's the next question. Like that's what I'm saying. If I what's it called? If I go right
Yeah.
and I invest $4 billion and I match your company stuff, will people come to me? At the start, probably not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we don't have that level of trust. The people have been going to your place for years. I just got to that level. You know what I mean? But then if you go down 2, 3 years down the road, the market share will shift. You know what I mean?
Good. Very much so.
Yeah, it could shift, right? It could shift, right? But that's like you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
like that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of companies, maybe they don't want to invest because if we do invest, right? Uh, if we do invest, maybe no one will come to us. Well, you got to think short term, probably not, but maybe long term they do. You know?
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
Gotta
So
take that risk.
anyway, it's an interesting development. We'll keep you guys updated on that because obviously, you know, um, We don't have the full details. I think, in my honest opinion, yeah,
Yeah,
Steam has nothing to worry about.
they should be fine. I'd be surprised if they end up losing in court.
Well, like, I only say this like because it's gaming. Whenever it's gaming, right, the
Yeah,
winner is not always who we expect. You know what I mean?
I guess you're not wrong in that. Yeah. Mm,
And
yeah,
like,
you're
and
right.
like, it depends who's suing who and who's gonna defend. Because I still remember surprise mechanics like Kinder eggs. It's like, bro, oh my goodness gracious. Do you
Mm.
remember that?
The Kinder eggs, the oh, like the
You remember when
what's
they
it
went to
called?
court and they were like Kinder eggs are like, sorry, surprise mechanics are like Kinder
Yeah,
eggs. Do you remember
yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah. You don't know what you're gonna get.
It's like, no, bro, that's the stupidest thing. You know what I mean? It was so bad.
What they do, they want it. They want to. What do you call it? Twist it to their favor.
Yeah. So we will see what happens. But I'm being honest. I don't see Steam losing this because they don't have a monopoly.
No, they don't. They just have the majority. It's
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Microsoft. They currently have the majority of the computer market. They don't have a monopoly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is it's a bit weird. It's a bit of a big accusation they're just throwing out. So we'll see.
Yep. Okay. Last thing before we talk about some fun stuff that happened to us. Um, High Guard released,
Yeah.
and to
Hi
everyone's
guys.
surprise, or not surprise, it's mostly negative comments.
Yeah.
It got so bad to the fact that High Guard on their Steam page had to remove from the creators of Titanfall and Apex Legend.
People big oof.
Well, yeah, I think the company's like, guys, we can't have a High Guard tarnish like two legends. Well, one legend, one moneymaker.
Yeah.
Because again, Titanfall's a legend, but like Apex makes money. Uh,
Exactly. You're right. You're right.
yeah, I mean, I got nothing to say.
I mean, we know
High
how.
Guard wasn't free, right? High Guard was not free, right?
No, it was. I got this for
Oh,
sure.
okay, okay. Uh,
It's well, what is
Thank God.
happening is a lot of like so you try to play a match, a lot of people just getting like unable to join due to like people not
Yeah, but apparently people were
just
able
so
to play
people
the first
count.
few games, but like after we found out it was bad, like just people jumped off.
But also servers were kind of really messy at the like first like 2 days I think
See, for me, this questions my decision. Why the hell did Jeff put it at the end? Usually, you save like the most hype thing for the end.
because he thought it was high. I don't know. I guess he thought it was super
Yeah,
duper high.
yep. I don't know why I put it at the end of the Game Awards. I don't know. We will never know. Um,
Jeffy Jeff, you make me question things.
um, yeah. Any other words? We will. Okay, just so everyone points it out, we will not be playing High Guard on the channel. I want to mention this. I want to mention this.
Can you even run it? It's a better question.
It's on PlayStation.
Is it? Maybe. Probably. I wouldn't be
If it's
surprised
on
actually.
PlayStation, I can run it. I can
Yeah.
definitely run it if it's on PlayStation. Um, yeah.
Cool.
All right. That's it for those. So we're just gonna talk about some other stuff. What do you you know what? I'll talk about what I did. So the other
Okay.
week, we've got two things we want to talk about. Um, as of this recording, the other week, I promised you guys that I said in the New Year's episode that I was gonna go. Um, by the way, is this the first episode after New Year's? I think
Second.
it's second. Okay, I forgot. Basically, I said I was gonna go watch horse racing because I was inspired by Uma Musume, and I did that. I went and watched horse racing. Uh, who that was sponsored by Kia because Kia was sponsoring the horse racing event. This video is not sponsored by Kia. Um, basically basically Kia sponsored like the area for like they were doing something for back to school because like in Australia we're going back to school, so they had like a whole bunch of tents and stuff selling food while the horse racings were happening. So I went to go watch and get some food, and yeah, it was good. I had a great time. The horses were cool. We got to see, like, we were next to the finish line where we're standing, um, and seeing the horse races race to the finish line, that was cool. It was a cool day basically. Um, yeah, I got to see. We even got some really close action. Like the horse came around next to us. Uh, Obviously I was not in the VIP section, so I couldn't get even closer.
That'd be funny though
Yeah,
if you
because
were.
well, dude, I don't. Okay,
VIP
I'm
guest,
like,
sir.
what? No, okay, like it was a free event as well. Like I was not gonna go to a free event and pay VIP. Like I was just happy, I was just there, you know. So like, the food was good. Yeah, it was like I got to have like a 30 centimeter soft serve. That was kind of cool. Um, yeah,
Please.
and to be fair, like I want to go back there because it's kind of cool. Because like, look, I sometimes like I sometimes go out with the fam. We go to the park or sometimes, just to chill. Like I'd say I'd rather go here than the park because you think about it. When we get to the park, like it's kind of empty and there's not much stuff. There's actually like seats and tables and like there's umbrellas and stuff. So you got like shade. There's plenty of there because everyone's trying to watch. And then you got like some entertainment with horses, and then you got food next to you. So it's kind of like, you know what I mean?
You got everything around you.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, dude, that's like such a perfect thing for the family. Also, just to note, gamble responsibly. I didn't gamble, but if you go there, uh, gamble responsibly. Don't throw money that you need on horses.
Yeah, out the
That
window.
right. If like this is my money for rent, I'm gonna go throw it on like horse racing. No, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Yeah. I do not throw any money. So yeah. So it was a cool event. The weather was good. So like
That's good.
yeah, like it was an overall good day. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. If you asked me last year, would I ever get into horse racing? I was like, no. But then like
Probably
moving
not.
this
Yeah.
way changed my perspective.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
but it was good. It was good. Yeah. Would I go again? Yeah, probably. I don't even think the tickets are that expensive. Obviously, because I went to free because of the Kia sponsored day. But like I don't think that the tickets that expensive. Uh, yeah, it was cool.
I was gonna say they probably make more money off the people betting anyways.
Yeah. That's right. But like, I think because like it was a Kia sponsored Friday night, and then like I think there's another Friday night happened last Friday. I didn't go, and then like I think there's like a Chinese New Year celebration because it's the year of the horse.
Year of the Fire
So
Horse.
yeah. So if anyone didn't know, the Chinese New Year is the year of the horse. So I think they're having another event for the horse racing because of the Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
Um. Yeah. Um. Yeah. So yeah. Unfortunately, Mike couldn't come. Uh. But
Okay.
if you got anything you want to ask me, ask away. I'll give you some time. If
How many horse races were there at the event itself?
bro, I don't know how many horse races there was, but so basically the gates. So basically the event started at 5 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember what time I got there. Maybe 5:45 I got there. The first horse race was at 6 o'clock, and the final one was at 9:30. And so I'd say
Jeez.
maybe it's like 15-20 minutes between each race after the race finished. I think so. I didn't really look it up, but that's all I knew was that first race at 6, last race at 9:30. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, so there was plenty of horse racing, and then you don't have to stay for all of them. You can leave anytime you want. So if you're like, all right, I had my fun. I'm out of here. You know what I mean? Uh, you can leave type of thing. But because the next day is a Saturday, and I don't work on a Saturday, so I stayed all the way till like 10 o'clock. Um, but yeah, You can leave anytime. There's no like set time, you know. Um,
Alrighty, interesting.
yeah. So I mean, yeah, because we didn't go to like a big big race, obviously, because here in Australia the biggest race is obviously the Melbourne Cup, which is known for its famous races. That way, like everyone's going like to watch the races. It's like a chill place. Obviously, the races still meant something because I think you still won trophies, awards, and like prize money, all that stuff. You know, it's just that I didn't know a single name of the races. I think the horse's name. I think I'm hopeful that I recall this correctly. All I know was that was it like Magic Flame was one of the horses' name. I don't remember, but I heard that and I was like, oh yeah, that's um. I might be completely wrong and getting a horses mixed up because there was like a few names. Um, yeah, because like I'm not attached to any of the horses. Obviously, I play Musume. I'm more inclined with those ones because of the like I just play the game a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was cool.
Did you
Or did
sort of
I didn't bet.
no? Did you play Musume whilst you were there?
No, I did not play Musume while I was there, bro. I was there. I was there. I wanted to be away from like uh tech. To be fair, I didn't go on my phone the whole at all. Um,
No, okay.
no,
Would
I
have been
was
funny
just
though.
there. No, yeah, it would have been funny, but like, yeah. To be fair, I should have like. Apparently, there was a dress code saying you got to rock up in like a formal wear. I didn't rock up in formal wear because I was like, it's probably an event. We can rock up and whatever. But there was some people rocking up in suits, and there was a lot of people rocking up for like in just like normal stuff. I was like, yeah, bro. If I rocked up in a suit, I would have melted.
I mean,
But
it's
I
a
did have
free thing. I don't think they'd
yeah,
expect
exactly. But
anyone
like
else to.
apparently there is like formal
A formal
attire that
dress
you can
code.
wear. Yeah, there is a dress code. Like it says like obviously nothing rude, which is
Oh
a
yeah.
fair point. Everyone has that. But then it said like button up shirt or like you know what I mean, or formal attire, and then women is like pretty much nothing rude, but like how do you say it? Kind of formal attire as well, basically.
Yeah.
Um. So if you wear a button-up shirt, it should be fine. I did have plan. I was like, I'm gonna wear this, but I'm like, it's too hot to wear that. But I'm like, I would have looked cool. But um, yeah, yeah, it was good fun. It was good fun. Would I go there again? Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. That's good then. Don't think I have any more questions at least. Top of my head.
Yeah. I did take lots of photos and videos. Maybe I'll put it on Twitter if I'm bothered. If not, if I you won't see them on Twitter. Uh
Yeah. Okay. uh,
Yesterday we Mike and myself we went to a card event to get more Pokemon cards.
to make more videos.
Yep. So if you're into Pokemon cards, guys, expect more Pokemon cards videos, because Pokemon Day is coming up, and we will definitely release something for that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was packed this time because we went to the same place we went to last time. It was way more packed than last time. Way more.
Yeah. Not surprised to be honest.
Yeah.
Actually,
Uh,
yeah, but like actually, like it was so much more packed. It was much harder to find parking. It was just, I'm assuming because of the hot day as well, because there's like a thing
yeah, it's
next
a
door.
aquatic center next to it. Yeah, there's a aquatic center next to it. So,
But
uh,
jeez,
I
it
think it's because
was,
also the Pokemon market is apparently, from what I understand, is crashing. So the price of Pokemon cards are going down. That's what from what I understood. So I'm like, maybe a lot of people want to get in now.
I
Uh,
guess. But also, One Piece was there, which that's going back up. That's going up.
that's going up. It is correct.
Yeah.
That is true. Um,
So I don't
yeah.
know.
So we bought a few stuff. So maybe we'll see those unboxing.
Yeah, in the near future. Ooh.
We had a mate with us who's selling cards. So now I've got an idea how like people get how like people look at the cards and all that stuff in terms of when it's selling. So maybe if we need the cash, we might sell some cards. Just because, like, look, to be fair, I would love to keep all the cards I get, right? But there are some cards obviously that goes in PC personal collection, but then there's also like you sit there, right? It's like we unboxed it on the channel, so it's pretty much immortalized on video.
Yeah.
So even though let's say you get rid of the card, you're like, well, I still pulled it here on video. There's proof. Where if I wasn't recording videos, different story.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, no, it's also good to like eventually like sell stuff. You can get new. You can always buy new ones, buy newer
yeah, no,
stuff,
because
buy better stuff.
obviously, like you don't have to sell for money. You can sell for trade value.
Yeah,
So like, yeah, and most people take more for trade value. So like maybe instead of paying full price or paying whatever they're asking for or whatever you guys agreed on for like packs that we can open, we might just trade stuff for packs and stuff. That's what we might do. Who knows? Who knows?
no,
We'll
no,
let you
we'll
guys
see.
know anyway. If we sold anything. Um, anything? Again, it was a very hot day here in Australia. It's hot. Like, dude, we're getting to the second month, and we're still getting. We're still. I feel like the heat is still coming.
We were like dying.
Mm.
Yeah, the entire day it's
But
recording.
to be fair, hopefully after this month, we have autumn coming up. So hopefully the weather drops
Drops a bit.
a bit. All right then. Any final words? Anything you want to say
Um,
for anything in general?
expect more from us. More stuff coming out. We're gonna get more Pokemon as we're getting more Pokemon stuff on the way. Pokemon Day's coming up. That's gonna be cool. That's kind of I don't know. Like, subscribe, all that. Unless there's anything else
Just
you
a
would like to
heads
say.
up. Just a heads up. I'm gonna say it now. It's obviously not published yet, but we have finished Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. So the last two episodes will be posted soon. So one of them will be posted one day after this recording. So it will be probably released before this recording comes out. And then we got one more episode. So those have been recorded. So there will be another game, another Lego game coming, and you can probably guess what it is because we bought the trilogy for the game. But we finished the first two, so there
But
is
yeah,
a third of that game coming up. Um, yep,
yeah, and we're
and
finishing it also for another reason as well. So
there is
yeah,
another game coming out, so we got to finish that series before we can play that game. Um, yeah, I got nothing else to say, so I'm just gonna end it here. Peace out, everyone. Like, subscribe, comment, and yeah,
bye
peace.
bye.